Wow. I mean, wow. You gotta love it though. What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of the Trimmed Up series. This week is stage 7 of the Bass Pro Tour on the St. Lawrence River in Messina, New York. The St. Lawrence River is a historical fishery when it comes to smallmouth bass. So this week we can fish all the way from Messina to the mouth of the lake. It's like a 96-mile stretch of river, more famously known as Thousand Islands. Had a lot of pro tournaments here over the years. Amazingly, every year the smallmouth just seem to get bigger and bigger. Weights get better and better. I think it's a combination of the fishing getting better and also guys have been here so many times. They show up dialed. They understand this fishery. And you know, the first 2 days of practice here, pretty good. We found some good stuff, ran a lot of history, was able to find some new places, check some new areas, and that brings us to day 3 of practice. Got it again. It's a different one. Look at how many of them there are. Golly. It's constant bite. He scored. I hope he didn't just throw my weight off. Yeah. I am happy. Dang it, he threw my weight off, bro. What do you think? 2-pounder or not 2-pounder? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Nope. He's a 114. Kind of want to make that drift again. A little inside of where we just did. Somewhere right here, there's a gaggle of them. So small. Please tell me I did not just lose another weight. I did! 3 pounds.
Chunk ball. Nice.
Do have a follower right now. Ah, he bit it too. Don't throw my bait. Don't throw my bait. Really close to a 2-pounder. He's like a 178. Bonita fish. What in the world did you... The weight is through his gills and then right back around my line.
How many weights you lose this week?
100. And we're talking tungsten.
In today's economy?
Yeah. Pretty spot, but that ain't the deal. Oh, dadgummit. Dang it, he had it. I think they're decent ones too. He's not very big, I don't think. Sir, you were so deep. Fievel shad in his dome. I know I'm gonna get so mad this week, little one. Whenever I'm drifting a spot that I'm excited about, and I catch one of those and know I'm like kind of ruining the spot, the school, whatever. That's gonna be so infuriating right now. Oh, come off, dang it.
Oh my gosh, a cruise ship.
What? Oh, look at there. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those on the Great Lakes. Look, they're playing chicken. I mean, I'm guessing they're heading to the ocean, right? I hate cruises, but that just looks fun. You think they'd let us tie up, go hit the breakfast like buffet, and then go back to fishing? Was that thunder? Oh, anyway, so at the St. Lawrence, we've got crazy amounts of current. This year, it's not quite as crazy. The last 2 times I've been here in the summer, the water was high, which means more current, more water coming through the system. Right now, I want to say it's about 1 foot to 1.5 feet lower than that. And what's weird is it completely changes the layout of how the current hits these shoals and things like that. You'd think it would just be the same current, but slower. But it's actually like the current seams are completely different. There's some places where I've caught big fish in the past that have ripping current where it's dead slack. And so that has me scratching my head a little bit, but the way you fish here, at least on this end of the river, down at Thousand Islands, it's a little wider as you get closer to the lake. The current's slower. You fish more traditionally, but on this end, it's a controlled drift. It's vertical. You know, a lot of these places you're fishing 2-mile-an-hour currents. So it's fairly swift. And you're fishing drop shot just directly under the boat, fishing specific boulders, big rocks, shoals, anything to break the current. Some breaks are going to be really gradual. Other breaks are going to be really steep. You know, some of it is man-made structure. It's one of the few places on the Great Lakes you can fish deep man-made structure because of the Cornwall Dam. And then other places are just broad shoals, you know. But while they may look different on the map, one thing's for sure, they all have to have current. It's all about how the current hits it. Okay, we need to go. There's no current here. We're going 0.13 miles an hour. If there wasn't 20 of them sitting on that rock, it doesn't bode well for the rest of this stuff. I thought it was about to be done raining, and now it looks like it's filling back in. I don't even want to check the radar. Well, let me call you back. We got to film this. A little bit more of a meaty one there. Shook his head so hard he broke my weight. I don't know if he's probably not quite 4. So not a bad little fish. Revival shad. I'm trying to think of how to describe the last 2 hours. It's been a lot of hook sets and a lot of rain. Not many big ones though. You guys just saw that last one. I mean, it wasn't, not even a 4-pounder, 3.5, 3 3/4 pounder. Quantity has been great. Size has been not good. They've got to be 2 pounds to score here this week. Seems like you got just as good of a chance of catching a 3-pounder as you do a 4.5 pounder. So it's been a little tricky. We're catching a lot of fish and it's a lot of fun. We got the perfect weather for doing what we're doing today. This is the best weather we'll have all week for this. For some reason, you always hear smallmouth love sunshine and slick calm. And everywhere I've been, they do, except here. The river itself, they like nasty weather. They like rain, cold, clouds. Let's go see if I can not break this off. I just tied this on. Ah, it came off, good. We'll count that as a win. This one's about the size of my revival shad. Just think, someday, this fish could be a world record. And you could be president of the United States. Wow. I mean, wow. You gotta love it though. All right.
Ouch, ouch. Oh gosh, my toe.
Show them what you just stepped on.
That thing right there. Little hair jig.
You know, back in the day before live scope, we would have been catching them on buzzbaits up in those docks right there. Thanks to live scope, I don't have to guess anymore. So it doesn't matter, you know, live scope or 2D, you're always looking down here because you're constantly moving. Fishing vertical, constantly moving with the current. So you're using 2D to look for fish or look for structure. And it's nice now with live scope. You can really see what's going on, but it's so different. You know, I can see structure way out there, but in this current, the fish are so tight to the bottom, you really don't see them unless 1, they're chasing your bait up, or 2, they're coming up to look at the boat, which in that case, you were gonna see them on 2D anyway. But I've gotten to learn some really cool stuff about how these fish react. They will follow your bait forever. I'm talking, you'll have 20 of them behind your bait for 50 yards before one finally decides to pick it up. And so you really get to kind of see the scale of how these fish behave, what's there, how they position, different times of day. And so it's been fun. It's been cool. I've been fishing here for almost 10 years, and this is the first time, you know, with the LVS 34, which that's where the game really changed on the live scope side of things. It's been pretty neat. He's got it. Nice one too. There's 10 of them with this one right now. I think they're all like 3+ pounders. That right there piques my interest. Oh my gosh. Do you see the size of that one?
No, what is it?
Over 5.
Oh, whoa.
Look. There's 7 or 8 of them. Ooh. That was way over 5, like maybe a 6.
Because when you set the hook, it didn't seem that big.
That is, my drag was way too
That's
loose.
why I wasn't rushing to get the camera. Dang.
It was, yeah. I can see the bottom here.
Dang, dude.
They're definitely the average is better shallower right now. Still drifting, but we're doing it a lot shallower now. Had some bites in some more slack current areas, which is cool. I just wish I would have done more of this. A little late now. Prototype bait from G-Crack. We've been working on for a very long time. It was a bait we were supposed to release around the Classic, and we didn't have it perfect, but now we do. Really wasn't even designed to do what I'm doing with it. Y'all will see more of it in different videos. I'm sure you'll get to see it. I just can't really talk about it. This is a good spot. Like I honestly kind of want to put a hook on and catch another one. If these are all 2 pounders, there's a lot of fish here. I barely have enough leader to make this work. He's scoreable. I think this is a great way to wrap up our practice day. with a nice Cortland XTR 3-pounder boat flip. And look, you don't get to see the secret bait because he threw it off. Haha. Nice fish. I'm kind of excited about that. We've done all we can do. In the pocket, in the front, where you grabbing, there's a tennis ball. What's the cut weight? 2 days. Agree with that. I was thinking 100. I don't know, for 2 days. You want to see a magic trick?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I can make this thing disappear. Tyler earlier had one in this ear and one in this ear, and he was walking around just bobbing his head around. They don't even fit in my ears. You must have big ear holes, boy. Boy, you got some big old ear holes. Practice was good. I mean, we caught a lot of fish. One thing that's weird about the St. Lawrence, rainy days are always better, which is completely opposite of everything you hear. Smallmouth loves sunny and calm. Here they love the nasty, gnarly rain days. I don't know, they just live so deep and tight to the cover in that current, and they kind of show themselves. We caught them on all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna show you this. This is the Q-bomb right here. Caught a few bass on it, but we're also catching them on a new bait from G-Crack that we can't show you yet. It'll be out next spring. But you'll get to see some clips of it in my YouTube video. Just can't really talk about it yet. So excited for y'all to see that. Stay tuned. Day 1 is coming right up. And if you like what you saw here, we're going to put some other tournament videos right up here. Something good. Tyler will choose it. And we hope to see y'all day 1 of competition.